Okay guys, so today we're going to be doing a replacement of the front struts on a 2010 XC90 from Volvo. We already did the passenger side, so right now we're going to be doing the driver's side. It's actually pretty simple. A couple screws that we have to mess with, and that's it. We got the ones that come complete, so it's a way easier job. If you buy the ones that are not complete, then you have to take the strut apart and pull the spring out, switch it over to the new strut, and that's just a lot of work. We tried it, it didn't work out, so we returned those, and now we're doing the ready kits. So just to show you, at the top you're going to be removing these 3 screws right here so that the strut can come down. But first you got to get the car up in the air, remove the tire, and disassemble the bottom part. So let's get going. Okay guys, so we took off the tire. The first thing you want to do, it's going to be remove this bar right here. To remove it, it's a little tricky. You got to get a monkey wrench in there. This is the 18, and then you're going to need an Allen wrench to fit in the center. I believe this is a 7mm Allen wrench, or 3/16. I'm sorry. So hold the bolt with the Allen wrench and then turn the monkey wrench, and that's how you get it out. Otherwise, you know, the whole bolt is going to keep spinning as you try to undo the nut. Now after you do that, you're gonna have to remove this right here, this one right here, and the one at the bottom. And then you just got to be careful with this wire right here. I believe this is for the ABS system, so if you rip it off, that's pretty bad. So you don't want to deal with that. So you got to unmount it from right back here, and then also from here. But I'll show you an update when I get there. So see you in a little bit. Okay guys, so I was able to remove this nut off of this bolt. And as you can see, if I take this off, this whole thing right here, when you turn the nut, it rotates, so that's why you gotta hold it in the middle. Now that it's off, you want to push it to the side. I actually removed the wire from this base right here, and I also pulled it from this plastic part right here. So now I'm gonna work on getting these loose and out, the one at the top, the one at the bottom. So I'll give you another update in a second. Alright, so I was able to remove the nuts. This is, by the way, the nut is a 21 size, 21mm, and the nut and the bolt is it's an 18. So I actually used a monkey wrench on this side, and then my impact on this side, just to make it easier. These are usually pretty stuck on there, so if you have an impact, that's gonna make it easier. And then the one at the bottom is also removed. I can actually slide it off now. And you just want to be careful, because when you remove both of them, the whole disc will come down. So you definitely want a jack stand to hold it, so that way it doesn't pop open and it messes with the axle. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so I removed that piece from there. You got to wiggle it a little bit because it's kind of stuck, and I kind of pushed the strut to the side so it's not in the way. You can see it kind of rotates freely, but it's still hanging. So that's when we come up top, and we're gonna remove these 3. Once you remove these 3, the whole thing comes down. So let's do that. Okay guys, so we removed the strut. You can see up there it's already free. Now we're replacing the stability bar right here. For that, you got to remove the nut at the top and then the one at the bottom. Same principle. You have the nut right here, but then you got to have an Allen wrench in the middle. This is actually a 15 monkey wrench, and the same 3/16 Allen that I'm going to use in the middle. Right now it's barely going in, but you can see maybe how it's very wobbly and it's rotating with the nuts. So that's where the Allen wrench comes in, and that will hold the nut or the bolt while the nut is getting tighter. So let me do that and I'll be back. Okay guys, so this is how the new strut looks like, just to give you an overview. So that bottom part is what screws into the disc. That's the little loop for the ABS wire. That's so you can attach that stability bar. And then that's the spring right there, all the way up. These are the three screws that come up the top, so you can secure it to the top of the car. If we were to replace the spring, you would have to remove the nut at the top. You also need an Allen wrench in the middle to hold it while you turn it. Remove this rubber piece. That whole thing comes out, this metal piece, all the way down to here. And then right here there's a funny looking nut. It's like a cross, so you need like a special tool for that. That's why you want to do it. And then the rest of it comes out. But anyways, it's going back in, so I'll show you when it's done. Yeah. So we just got to put back the ABS wires back into this clip. You want to twist them, and there you go, secure. So now we're gonna do this one right here. Same thing. Get it into the groove and twist it. There you go. So we already changed the bar. It's nice and secure. We have the bolts for the base of the strut already in place. Again, I'm using my my impact for both of these. This is nice and solid, nice and solid. So now we're gonna put back the tire, and we're gonna give it a test drive. So we'll see how it feels. Okay guys, so we're done. We replaced both the struts, the front struts, on the 2010 Volvo XC90. We already went for a test ride, and it sounds and feels really good. So again, really easy process when you get the fully assembled replacement part, and that way you can take out the old ones, the bead ones, and just toss them, get rid of them. Thank you guys.